Todd Head coach of the women's tennis team, and I've been here 7 years. Yeah, I started playing when I was 5 years old, San Angelo, Texas, which wasn't far from here. Was lucky I had the same coach from the time I was 5 till I was 18, and I grew up playing the Texas events and nationally, and went on to play college at UT San Antonio, and then transferred to Midwestern State, and it was a great time, and got to see 2 different programs at 2 different levels, and got to learn a lot from 2 different coaches, and it was a great experience. Yeah, I had a former player that I'd coached for a long time who was on the roster, was playing here, and there was an assistant position that opened up, and I grew up a Texas Tech fan. It's a place I always wanted to end up, and so when the position opened, my player called me and said, it's something you should apply for, and I did, and I got the opportunity to work here as an assistant for a year, and got to learn quick on the fly, and it's a place that, it was a dream job for me from the time I decided to get into college coaching, and I got it at the age of 26 years old, and so it was kind of being able to build that and start from the ground up at a program that I felt like had tons of potential, had all the things to be successful, and yeah, I was able to get my 100th win, and luckily I got it here in Lubbock. To me, that was more of a program milestone. I've had so many young ladies have come through here in the last 6.5 years, and like I've said, put Texas Tech women's tennis on the map, and that really goes out to everybody that's come through here and played for me and with me. On a coach speak term, we use the word blue collar a lot, and it's a lot of kids that I wouldn't even say under the radar, but someone we feel like still have a lot of potential left in their game, that are pretty gritty, that want to go to work and want to work hard every single day and want to be pushed, and I'm definitely not probably the easiest guy to play for, and I let them know that during the recruiting process, and that, this is going to be a place you're going to be pushed, and we're going to push you to your extremes and see how good you can get. And so we find kids that want to kind of relish in that. Yeah, we're very unique. I think we're the youngest program probably in the NCAAs this year. We have 8 girls on full scholarship, and 5 of those are freshmen. But it probably is the top recruiting class that we've ever brought in here. So we're not short in talent, but we are short in experience. And so we're going to take some bumps and bruises and have some losses along the way. But we have a group that can plug into any position at any time, and that's unique to have. When you have 8 girls, you want to be able to have the 7 and 8 pushing the number 6, and we definitely have that on this team. It's a group that they're going to get into everything, and are fun to be around, and they each have their own unique talents, and all of them think they can sing. That's still a question, but there's dance parties in the van, and I could tell you stories. We need a hidden camera to get through all of these. I think one is team chemistry. Obviously in a individual sport like tennis, it's all based on themselves primarily, but being able to find a way to play hard for their teammates. These girls grow up playing on their own in juniors, and so you're able to check out that day, and if it's just affecting you, but what they're learning is if they check out that day, it's affecting 5 other girls on the court. So they're learning a lot about themselves and how to play well without their best tennis. I think they do a really good job of playing hard for each other. And these girls are so entrenched in the double T. They love Texas Tech University, and they want to continue to push the brand and continue doing big things for Texas Tech women's tennis. And so they play so hard for the university, and they're so prideful of a group. It's really fun to coach.